Namaskar everyone. I would like to wish you a happy yoga day. On this occasion, I've made two things. One is one of my favorites yoga asana, Padahastasana. It's very effective, very one of the asanas you should add to your daily routine because it keeps your body healthy, your mind alert and calm. So alert and calm, peaceful and happy. So try it out and you see the different variations I've done for you to adapt it and to your style, to how you can feel effective in that practice. And a very short breathing practice, because most of the asanas are breath-centric and repetitive movements. So I've done something small that can help you in your meditation and also in your asanas. Enjoy those two little shots that I have made. And once again, I wish you a wonderful, fantastic year, fantastic yoga day to celebrate with everyone. Let's share these nice practices that we have to everyone that we know, everyone around us, to the entire world. Namaskar. Now we will do the breath-centric movement in a seated position to recognize the movement of the spine in relation with our breath. I find this practice is also very useful in bring our mind, to calm the mind down, to do meditation. So there are two reasons for doing this. Let's bring our awareness, our sense to where we are. Sit in a Padmasana, lotus pose, cross-legged position. No, Padmasana and a lotus position, or half lotus, or cross-legged position. If you're comfortable with it, get some support. You don't have to sit in Padmasana if that's not comfortable. You have to be comfortable. Use a blanket, cushion, blocks, or even support your knees, ankles, bum, anywhere you need to have enough support to ensure that the spine is upright. The key point is the spine should be upright. You may sit on a chair if that's more comfortable for you. Once you assume a comfortable position, close your eyes. Concentrate completely. Bring all your attention to where you are. Feel the sensation at your sitting bone, where you're seated, contact point between your sitting bone and the floor or chair you're sitting on. You may feel sensation coming from the toes, feet, legs, knees, thighs, hips, connecting all the way up again to your sitting bone and the contact point between the sitting bone and the floor or the chair. Just sense all the vibration is coming from the nervous system to the brain. The tingling you might feel. The practice is to recognize the spine, so it's very useful. So it can be very useful for the asanas. It's not to visualize, but to know the spine. From the lower part of the spine, you have the sacrum, the tailbone, and the sacrum, the 5 vertebrae there. They're all fused together. The vertebrae are different from the next level of the lower back, which is the lordosis formation of the spine. The vertebrae are separate. There are about 5 of them. And it reached the Manipur chakra. Next you see the thoracic area, which covers most part of the chest area, and it's connected to the rib cage. On the front of the body of the spine, you see the rib cage connected from the sternum, or connected in the sternum. And this is the kyphosis part of the spine, and they're completely different, the vertebrae from the lumbar area. They're slightly smaller perhaps, yes. And the top of the thoracic, you find the clavicle, the shoulder blades, your shoulders, arms, elbows, wrists, coming down to your hands and fingers and thumbs. And going all the way up back again to the axis, you have the connection from the thoracic to the neck, the cervical. There are 7 vertebrae there. So looking down from the top all the way to the sacrum, and looking from the front, see the entire spine. Now as you breathe in and out, you realize as you breathe in, the rib cage, the thoracic is expands horizontally, and also moves the sternum away from, or the pelvic floor moves away from the sternum, horizontally and vertically, expanding horizontally and vertically, separating the sternum from the pelvic floor. And find the stomach relaxes, navel, then the stomach below the navel is softened as you inhale. As you exhale, the rectus femoris is connected. Tighten the muscle that's below the navel, the last point of the rectus abdominis. Sorry. The rectus connected right from the beginning to the pelvic floor. Contract it a little bit, and then you find, so tightening the belly, you find the back is expand, stretch, stress. The lower back is stressed a little as you exhale completely. As you inhale, feel the expansion horizontally and vertically. The stomach relaxes, soften. As you exhale, stomach contracts from the lowermost Just continue inhaling, exhaling as you find you are also allowing your mind to relax and to bring your mind to the present, conscious, mindful state of being. For those who are already having a personal meditation practice, you may just bring the focus to your personal mantra and meditate. To the very special universal mantra, Baba Nam Kevalam. Love is the expression of everything as you inhale and exhale. Inhaling. You may continue with the meditation if you wish to, or you may stop here and continue with the asanas that we're going to show following this. Namaskar. Namaskar. I'm demonstrating one of my favorites, asanas. This is really, it has many uses, many purposes. I find it is also very good for the body and mind. It's really healthy for the body especially. And also, I find that it's one of the best asanas that can deal with almost everything. So that's why on this special day, I would like you to see this, what variation you can get into this very special asana. It starts standing. You see, you can do it anywhere. So it's standing pose. So get into standing pose. And just listen. I will do 8 rounds of it, and you will see how much variation there can be for this pose, for this asana, for you to really enjoy and benefit from it. Let's see. Stand. Now, when you stand, I want you to understand that you are actually, when you're standing, you're putting your entire weight, distributing your weight evenly on the 4 corners of your feet. Just, all of us are different. Some of us are standing like this or like this a little bit. That's not matter. Just stand as comfortably as you can. Move your legs a little bit and then come to the posture. And just feeling that base. And then I want you to just bring your arms also down and feel the difference when you're pulling your arms down to the ground, lengthening your spine up, like you're feeling that stretch. Okay. Then as you lift up your hands, you inhale. I want to swing the arms so you could actually even exercise the shoulders as you lengthening again, looking up if you want to stretch your neck in front of your throat maybe. Just lengthening. You see the pull also from your rib cage away from, the sternum away from navel, and you feel the stretch, that stress rather in front, the front of the body, perhaps the front of the neck. And you see, lengthening, you feel the difference as the blood rushing, moving. And then you're going to bend to the left side. It starts to the left side. Don't forget, it's the left side. Bending to the left. And in this posture, just hold one arm up and down. Feel that difference. Feel the difference in your arms. The arm is just in this position. You're looking straight forward. You begin to feel the tense even in the neck as you are trying to stretch that, as you're trying to relax the neck. Feel that stretch in there, the stress in the neck. About 8 seconds or less or more, whichever you need to. Inhaling, coming out. Pressing to the floor, you feel the difference, the left and right side. And you might feel it maybe in your rib cage, in your hips. And as you exhale, I want you to put the arms just this way, looking forward. Breathing out, holding the pose. And you find the difference in your arms as you try a different variation. Exhaling, arms to the side. Then trace it down if you want. Breathing out from the belly, from below the navel, tightening the belly as you do that. The rounding the back is slightly rounded by itself automatically. Exhaling, exhaling. Keep the legs straight if you can, otherwise bend the knees slightly. Press into your big toes. Inhaling, lifting, sternum away from the navel, and then bring the arms to the side. As you may want to exhale in some cases, but you may want to inhale. Just continue to inhale to the thoracic, the chest area, and protect the neck if your neck is not such a strong one. And then exhale quickly, inhaling out. Now I'm going to give you another instruction you should hear. Inhaling left. Now I'm going to see it. I'm turning my arm in another direction. And just give some effects to our arms, the different parts of the arms, or even to the side of the body, or even down, right down to the legs. Breathing out. And inhale. Exhaling. See, I'm moving my arms, my palms in that direction, and you feel the different part of the tissues are affected. I'm keeping my hips straight, pulling the arms down, the other arm up. I begin to feel the stretch in my neck now. And pressing to the floor, coming up. Exhaling, I can bring my arms to the side. Down. Again, keeping my legs straight. Breathing out from the belly completely. Inhaling, sternum away from the navel, and bring my arms to the side. Again, inhaling to your chest. You want to protect your neck with your shoulders if you want, if you have a very weak neck, otherwise bending from the chest like that. Exhaling quickly, inhaling, and continuing. Exhaling to the left. Now this time, I'm going to put my arm in this way. It doesn't matter because it doesn't affect the chakras, the glands. You feel the stretch more to the side like in Koshiki, and all the way to the tip of the fingers. I want to go forward, backward. I'm just going to the side, to the center. And inhaling, lift the upper arm up as you put extra weight to pull your body up. And exhaling, the other side. going to have my arms forward this time. Exhaling as you exhale, exhale from the navel, below the navel, the stomach. And press into your big toes. Kneeling neck in line with the spine, reaching up. You bend the knees if you need to, reaching up, reaching up. Bending the knees is not a problem. You can bend the knees if you need to. Continue inhaling back. Exhaling quickly. Inhaling up. Good. Exhale. Bring my arms again to the side. I'm going to turn my head down. I want to give a little bit of stretch to the neck. You want to even stretch the back if you want to. But stay this way. The important thing is to stay focused at one point, not to move. That will help. And then inhaling. Turn the head first. And then coming up. Pressing to the floor will help you to come up quite easily. Exhaling to the right. I'm going to turn my head down. Again, if you want, you can move forward. You get a little stretch to the side of your muscle, otherwise you can go just right centrally. And pressing to the floor. I'm going to bring my arms again forward. Bend the knees if I want to. I'm going to bend my knees just to see the effects of it. And you can straighten the leg if you want to. You can stay in a position. You're bending your knees. You see, inhaling. And back. Exhaling. And then inhaling up. As the feet to the floor, I'm going to turn the left, I'm keeping my arms straight. I'm going to turn my head down. And then my neck, to give that extra stretch in the neck. Bring my arms a little bit back just to feel that stretch in the neck. And turn my head first. Coming up. Exhaling the other side, keeping my arms straight first and then turn my head. Bringing my arms slightly apart just to create a stretch in the neck area. And inhale, coming up. Exhaling. Sometimes it's just nice to bend the knees to give that release and some stretch on the front of the tension in the front of the hip, sides. And I'm going to bring arms up, inhaling. And back. Exhaling quickly, healing up. Just left, going to bring arms straight out this way. And I'm going to bring my arm slightly back to my head down, just to give it extra stretch in the neck. Turn the head, inhaling up. Exhaling the other side. Turn the neck first, and then I'm going to bring the arm palm this way. Feel the stretch of the neck slightly. And the head, and inhaling up. Exhaling, my arms to the side now. Keeping in front, keeping my legs straight. And inhaling. Exhaling quickly. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. I'm going to turn my head slightly up. Instead of looking down, looking up with a different part of the neck. Maybe a different part of the sides of turn the head center and coming up. Exhaling the other side. Turn the head slightly up. Head center, coming up. Exhaling. Sides, arms. Inhaling, pressing to the floor, coming up. And back. Opening my arms a little bit. Exhaling. Inhaling up. The last one is 8. And then be slightly different again. Exhaling to the left. And do like this. And turning up. The neck slightly up, the arms slightly open, but still it's going upwards. But feel it somewhere else. To the head, coming back to center. Inhaling. Exhaling the other side. Turn the head slightly upwards this time. Same like the other side. Turn the head center and coming up. Exhaling. You can bring the arms to the side, all the way down. You can trace your legs if you want to. Press, breathing out. Exhaling. Below the belly. Below the navel. Inhaling. Then you can trace all the way up if you want. And back. Exhaling quickly. Inhaling. And exhaling down. Releasing the arms on the side or releasing arms to the front, whichever you want to work on. You find the difference. Really, I wanted to show you so many variations actually, but doesn't affect the center of the chakras, but you find a lot of relief, especially your neck, your shoulders, your sides, your hips, your back, your front, building some muscles at the same time, strengthening the nervous system as well as you try to keep your legs straight and releasing of this nerves tension in your muscles and in your nerves. So really it's a very, very nice pose for you to enjoy and for you to explore how useful it can be to maintain your good health, both body and mind. Enjoy the yoga day. Namaskar.